Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Doc Antonio from the Triple Single Crew. Please remember to like, subscribe, and follow us on our Instagram page, our Twitter page, and our YouTube channel, which hopefully is where you're watching this video today. Happy Saturday. I hope it's gotten off to a great start for all of you. I'm making this video as I want to give a take in regards to San Francisco's trade yesterday for the number 3 overall draft pick in the 2021 NFL Draft. And my take is that I strongly hope that San Francisco is not going to draft Mac Jones out of Alabama, a quarterback who played tremendously well and led his team to a national championship game, has been said to be extremely bright, has a high football IQ, has a cannon for an arm. But I am just not sold on Mac Jones being the answer for Kyle Shanahan's system and just for the way that the NFL is evolving in regards to what is needed from the QB position. What I mean by that is that the quarterbacks that you're seeing being really successful right now in the league are the quarterbacks like a Patrick Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers, who still has some juice in his legs, a Russell Wilson, a Lamar Jackson, even a Josh Allen, who's a bit on the bigger side, but is still going to do some damage with his legs and creating outside of the pocket. Now, I know what many of you may be thinking. Tom freaking Brady just won the Super Bowl at 41 years old, I believe, maybe even 42 or heading to 42, and he's not the most mobile, right? But Tom Brady is an outlier. Like that guy is probably the smartest quarterback to ever play the game. And so he doesn't need to rely on his legs as much as maybe others. And so going back to what I was trying to say, Mac Jones, in my opinion, just wouldn't be a great fit, even though our O line is coming together with Trent Williams being signed, Alex Max now being under center, and I know he's going to have a really big impact. But I'm just not sold on Mac Jones. I would love for us to take a Justin Fields, a Trey Lance, or hopefully a Zach Wilson if he's there. To me, you could have potentially gotten Mac Jones at 12, or worst case scenario, maybe you would have had to trade up to 7, 8, 9, 10. But to have traded so many assets to get that number 3 overall pick, to pick Mac Jones, who at the start of the season and even towards the end of the college football season wasn't even projected as a for sure first round pick. Some people had him even as an early second. Some people even had Kyle Trask above Mac Jones. I'm not saying those people were right, but right, there was just all these different thoughts and opinions on Mac Jones as a QB. And something that just sticks with me is the fact that he's played for Alabama, which has so much talent, one of the top O lines in college football, one of the top playmakers in Devontae Smith, Jalen Waddle, and then you have Najee Harris in the backfield. There's so many weapons that as a defense, you couldn't fully focus on just attack Mac Jones. Um, and so for me, I really hope that's not the direction that we go. If we do, of course, I'll support it as a lifelong red and gold fan, but I would be highly disappointed. And so I hope that all these rumors are just smokes and mirrors and that it's not going to be Mac Jones as that number 3 overall pick, because I think we could get someone a lot more talented that fits into the mode of what is required in today's NFL, which is to make some damage with your legs, right? Running out of the pocket, or even what Kyle Shanahan loves to do, which is the play action, making sure you have a guy that the defense has to actually respect on the play action or the RPOs. And so my hope ultimately is going to be my two guys are Justin Fields or Zach Wilson, but I would be okay with Trey Lance. I would think that Trey Lance would be a reach at number 3. I think you could have got him at 5, 6, or 7, and maybe saved one of those first round picks and maybe given like a second and another third. But at the end of the day, as long as we get someone that fits the mode of where the NFL is going, I will be extremely happy. But that is not Mac Jones. And so please, Kyle Shanahan, please, John Lynch, do not draft Mac Jones. I'm sure he's going to be a great guy. Heck, who knows? He might even end up being a Matt Ryan or a Kirk Cousins in the future, which, Matt Ryan, I'll give you that. That's a guy that I would love to have. But Kirk Cousins, not so much. And so I'd rather not head that direction. I'm more hoping that we get someone in the mode of, like I said, a Josh Allen, a Russell Wilson, even a Kyler Murray at that. And so, or a Patrick Mahomes, right? That'd be like end game right there if we could get somebody with that type of talent and who could produce in that way. So I hope y'all enjoyed this take. Maybe some of y'all will disagree with me, which is completely okay. Make sure you add that in the comments. I love a healthy dialogue and discussion, or a heated dialogue and discussion. I don't have a problem with that either. But I hope you're all having a great Saturday, and the draft cannot come any sooner. I am crossing my fingers that it'll be Zach Wilson and Justin Fields, but we'll see what the red and gold does. But this is Doc Antonio signing out.